Welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off last time in a round room, Poplart collecting shinies from the ground next to a giant crystal at the center of the room. You all decided to stay near the periphery so you could rest. We come back, lights come up, I don't know, we fade in. There we go. We fade in to you in this room. There is an archway to the north, the door you came in to the east. And two as yet unexplored doors, one to the south and one to the west.
Finally, I'm not gonna die again for the third time in a row. Well, I could, but we're not there yet. At least
it's a new day.
Well, it depends on your decision making, little Alkin.
I could say the same for any of us.
Yes, but me think you more reckless than most.
Say that like it's a bad thing.
Well, I mean, reckless is a thing, but if you, it does tend to lead to more owies than not being reckless.
Being reckless is what built my empire.
You don't have an empire yet.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, I'm speaking for you.
I don't want you to speak for me.
You don't have an empire yet.
I said speak for yourself.
You are still in the process of building your evil army.
There's still good numbers there. Anyway, I don't need your opinion on anything.
Yes, numbers like 1 and 2 are good.
It's better than nothing, Mr. I have no army. At least I'm being productive with my time. What are you doing?
Contributing to the glory of Freya.
Sounds boring.
Well, it's your opinion.
You're right, it is.
But it has no bearing on me.
Good for you. Until I rule the world one day. Then my opinion will completely matter. And anybody who decides to not believe in my opinion will find themselves on the right path eventually.
Whatever you say, little Alkin.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever I say. Whatever I say goes. Well, you're not listening. Anyways.
Foxglove, what are you doing right now?
I'm assuming I just woke up.
Well, yes. Are you going through your beauty routine? Are you practicing on your instrument? Are you looking at the shinies that Poplart is looking at?
Yeah, for a bard, you don't play music very much.
Because I have all the money I could possibly want, and you guys don't seem to appreciate it.
Yeah?
Well, it's not like you're actually sharing it.
Oh, yeah. Why would we care?
Alright, anyway. So we have a nice long rest, me feeling rested. Where do we want to go?
Pick a door, any door.
Alright. Me going to try archway to north.
Alright. You pass through the archway into a long hall that goes east-west. As you look to your left or to the west, you see it only goes about 20 feet, and then there is a dead end, and as you look to the right, it goes down quite a distance, and you can just see at the end of your vision, I don't know, 100 feet down or so, it looks like there's a little door to the south and a passage to the north.
All right.
This stupid place just keeps going.
Yes, it's like little pink bunny me see in me dreams sometimes, where it just never stops. It just keeps going and going and going.
You are a bizarre man. Anyways.
All right. Anyway, so me head east. Me guess me try door going south.
All right. You head to the east and you recognize this area, and you open the door to the south, and you recognize a room you've been in before. That's about 50 feet wide, east-west, 30 feet north-south, with an archway heading out in the south middle of the room.
Oh, okay. Yes, me recognize this. Perfect. All right. Well, then, me go north.
All right, you start walking to the north, and you remember, oh, this is the hallway that had that spider web in it.
Oh, okay. So we've been here before, too. Okay. All right. Well, seems to be dead ends all. Me backtrack, go back through Arch. All right. Companions, should we go west or south?
Well, probably west.
All right. We go west.
All right.
Based on Little Alkin's funny bone.
What do you mean funny bone? I'm not funny. This is one of my funny. Hey, wait. What do you mean by funny bone?
All right, You go up to the door, and you find that it appears to be locked from the other side.
Can I bash it in with brute force?
Go for it.
Eldritch blasted it. Why not?
Okay.
That's a 22 to cast.
Oh, it hits.
That's 2. Then 14 force damage to the door.
Dang. Yeah, you blast the door, and you basically blow it inward off of its hinges, and you feel a weird tingling sensation in your hands as you see they reform into what looks like lobster-like pinchers.
Get used to this.
All right. So you guys okay.
Me confused. What caused Little Alkin's hands to change? Grimmel?
Being cool as hell, that's what. I don't know, you think I know more about the situation than you do?
All right. Me take rock and me roll it through doorway.
All right, you roll it through the door, and it enters the room beyond.
Is it still a rock?
Yes.
Okay.
You
Alright,
rock rocks.
Very.
Yeah,
Why don't you
you make me think of the poem from I Heart Huckabees. It's like, you rock, sitting there just being a rock, showing us how to sit and rock.
Okay. Another movie I've never seen, but that is kind of funny. You go first, Grimmel.
Already have the lobster hands, you go.
Because I don't want lobster hands.
And send Foxglove through. Foxglove, you go through the door.
I'm not going through there.
I would send Poplar, but I feel like we put him into too much anyways.
What about Bruce? You can send Bruce on scouting mission.
How dare you put my familiar up for them? No.
All right.
Come
Where?
on, Barry, take one for the team.
No. Me not want to take one for team. Okay. Me go find nearest corpse.
I don't. Have we seen a corpse lately? I don't think you've seen one lately.
Oh. I thought we fought something in this very room.
No, you just came in here and there was all the treasure and stuff, and you guys resisted it except for Poplar, who picked up a bunch. So,
Got it.
yeah, no corpses.
No corpses. All right. Well, maybe Poplart would like to try passageway.
I can always take a look.
All right.
All
Well, just so you know, you might not have noticed because you were picking up shinies. Grimmel blew open the door with Eldritch Blast, and her hands turned into lobster claws. What?
His.
His hands turned into lobster claws. So, be careful.
Poplart goes up and puts a coin between the lobster claws. Says, "Huh, really interesting."
Barry seems to think it's a bad thing. He doesn't want lobster claws.
So, how does it
Oh.
affect your flying? Can you fly with these claws still?
Yeah, I have wings on my back.
I guess that is a very functional way to go about it.
No.
No drag of a laden owlkin?
No, definitely not. And as a side note, just because I think it's funny, Poplar, you've now picked up so many shinies that your speed is halved and your height is at disadvantage.
That makes sense.
Have repercussions. And apparently I just can't blast open doors with Eldritch Blast without getting some body part re-altered.
So
Which
the
I
door
think
the door has been opened?
Yeah,
Yes.
the door's wide open.
it open, but in doing so, my hands turned to lobster claws.
Huh. I have an idea. Poplart takes out a handful of coins and casts fairy fire on them. So they glow green. And says each object in a 20-foot cube within range outlined in green. So he takes that and then chucks the coins down the hallway.
Well, all right. It's a short hall, about 10 feet, that enters the room beyond, and you see the coins land at varying heights in the room across the way.
Oh, that's interesting. Do we see anything? They should be shedding light in a 10-foot radius.
Oh, yeah, you can see the entire room as you kind of lean through and look. What you see is... pull this over so I don't have to crick my neck. The room is about 120 feet circular with ascending rings every 7 feet until you climb up about 6 steps, and then on the 7th, there is a center ring raised just over 4 feet, and on it lies an ornately carved casket. There is some kind of a large lump of breathing flesh curled up at the side of the casket, but your eyes dart around the room, and you notice that there are 7 doors total, including the one you came in, that are spaced to the north, the south, and the west. You're coming in from the east, of course. And each of the doors has a column near it, about 7 feet away, where the first ring would be. And fastened to the columns are bands of bones. The farthest one from you seems to have the bands near the bottom, while as the one kind of adjacent to you is near the top. The others appear to ascend in between the bottom and top as you work your way clockwise through the room.
Oh, that's an interesting room here. I wonder how it relates to lobsters.
Me not know.
Well, why don't you go up and ask that nice little fleshy lumpy thing in the middle? It seems like it could know a little bit more about this place.
Me not think that tactically sound right now.
Can I roll persuasion to get Barry to investigate for us?
Sure.
Oh man, it's only a 10. Does Barry have to be my roll? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay, but me add charisma modifier, right?
Yes.
Well, it should already be on your thing. You go down persuasion.
I mean,
Well,
it's just charisma modifier.
Me with charisma modifier get 13.
Someone
Yeah.
else try to wisdom.
All right, fine. Me go into room cautiously.
Okay. As you go into the room cautiously, you look around and you see everything I just described. Do you like stand there? Do you begin to ascend the steps towards the center? Do you go around the outside? What do you want to do?
Me open divine sense to see if me sense evil.
Okay. Do we have you roll for? No, you just sense it. Right?
I just
Okay. You do sense there is evil in the room.
ugh. There is evil in the room, and it is not a Grimmel.
What? I still say you haven't proved that it's not me.
'Cause you not in room right now.
Evil is afoot with a leg attached.
Thanks for philosophical observation there, Poplart.
You're welcome. Meanwhile, Poplar goes and starts collecting his coins again.
Poplart,
Yes.
I think you have enough shinies. It is weighing you down so much you can't hardly move.
They're shiny.
Well, I mean, if you want, you can share shinies with Foxglove. She likes shinies as well.
I don't want the shinies from that room. They seem cursed.
They're my shinies. I don't curse things. That's
they
insulting. Makes me sad.
They might be cursed before you pick them up, Poplart.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's a possibility.
Yeah. All right. Well, me draw sword. And then me start to just make circuit of room. Me not ascend stairs yet. Me just kind of make circuit of room.
Poplar's gonna
All
try
right.
to just discreetly start shoving coins into his companion's pockets without them noticing.
Okay.
I feel sad that
roll
they
your
think that
sleight
they're
of hand,
cursed.
I guess. Well, you would roll sleight of hand at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yeah, because
Oh.
remember you're heavy and slow and
Oh yeah,
loud.
that's only 19 then.
I guess it's your guys' perception compared to that. So if you guys want to roll your perception and see if you notice him.
Me perception not that good.
Yeah, I only got a 7.
11.
He's sneaking coins into our, person,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Me also only got 11.
Yeah, so he just drops some coins on each of you, and yours right before you go walking off, Barry. So you begin to walk around the room, and you get the impression, I'll just continue your perception there. You get the impression the bones wrapping around the pillars move to the opposite side when you get near.
Oh.
Like they're always facing away from you like moss on a tree.
Ah, yes. Bones not like Gloria Freya. Me not surprised.
you know what? I'm not a huge fan of the Gloria Freya either, just because you're so obnoxious about it.
All right, so me continue circuit. Me go all the way around. Does me notice anything else?
Nope, from your vantage point down in the lowest area outside the columns, that's all that happens.
Okay. Well, me go up to next level then.
Right. As you step on the floor, you hear your footstep echoes, but in a high pitch. And as it echoes, you see that mound of flesh begin to rise.
Fun.
Of course. All
And
right.
I try to persuade it to join my evil army before it decides to attack us.
Well, you're 60 feet away from it.
I'll walk in while doing it. It's the really the realtor walk, just kind of saunter towards them as I'm giving my whole speech,
All right, so you pop up, and as you hit that first step, you hear that tone, that echo of your footstep. And then as you jump to the next one, you hear your footstep again, but this time echoing just a little higher. And you notice that the creature stands almost fully erect now.
Grimoire, mayhaps you should stop walking up steps.
Fine.
You could fly up steps, and then you would not be making noise.
Okay, yeah, I'll fly up the steps.
All right, you begin to flap and move towards the thing, and as you get near, you notice that it's looking back at you. The body is completely covered in long hair, almost like a dog. The hands and feet are clawed. There is what looks like a almost gold colored body armor, a solid breastplate across its chest, and Paldron's gauntlets that come down, exposing just the flat of the fingers. And it has held in its hand a bone reinforced with what looks like ironworks. And off the top of it, there is tied on with long hair, 2 strands about a meter each. On the end is a skull with red glowing eyes and spikes that appear to have been stuck through, almost like nails on a baseball bat.
You know what? Maybe I'll take a rain check here instead.
So you like stop and turn around?
Yeah. He seems to be doing fine on his own. I'll come back for him, you know?
Right on. So, as you do that, you turn, he reaches back and takes a wide swing, not trying to hit you, but you notice that the skulls go flying around the room, and there's almost like bright flashes going along with the green of the coins that Poplar threw in earlier, like additional things being illuminated around the periphery. And as he stops and he points down at, I guess you, since you got the closest to him, Grimmel, Barry, you notice the bones on each of the columns around the room drop to the floor, and they take on the form of a oh man, I don't have a picture here. Take on the form of a like decayed creature with a long snout, sharp teeth, big clawed hands, and a spiked mace held in one hand. There's 2 of them that drop out of each of the columns.
2 per column.
Yeah.
So that's like 14.
Yep.
Uplight just starts backing towards the hall we came in from. Scattering glowing coins along the way to make sure we stay lit up.
Okay.
He can't see in the dark.
Alright, well...
Okay. Me also start backing out, but as me do, me turn the unholy. So, me hold up symbol of Freya,
Okay. What's the radius on that?
30 feet.
30 feet?
It
Okay.
must make wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it becomes turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
So the 2 columns, the one near, or the one behind you ish, and up just to the north of your position, they all 4 of those fall to the ground, turning to dust.
Oh, that is very encouraging. Me start going around room, showing symbol to Freya.
All right. So, what's your movement? 30?
Yes.
Okay. So, it'll take you some time to circle the room. So, we'll say your first move is to start. Well, you could dash action, we'll say, straight across to the next 4 on the opposite wall.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So, you are in the northwest kind of corner, we'll call it, of the round room, where you have dash actioned. All right.
Perfect.
I guess you get rid of the. Can't talk. The rest of you guys want to roll for initiative?
Yeah.
Right on.
Aha! Nat 20!
17 for Foxglove.
16
Nice.
for Poplart.
What was that, Poplar? 19?
16.
Oh, 16.
I'm not getting good rolls
Gotcha.
today.
All right, I gotta roll a couple creatures really quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the last ones that that Barry hasn't killed yet. All right, 5. All right, let me sort my thing real quick. Boom. All right, roll Grimmel. It's up to you to take it to lead us out.
Alright. Well. It'd be cool to have this thing, but I don't think it's open to reasoning. I mean, if I was that evil, I probably wouldn't want to listen to anybody else either. So, I'm just gonna cast Blight.
Okay.
On the big bad.
Yeah, the big boy.
Nice. We like it.
Yeah, I only rolled a 9 to hit.
Yeah, that is not gonna hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Well, let's see. All right. He moves forward, coming up on you, and takes a mighty swing with his whip. That is, oh wow, that is a 21 to hit
On Grimmel.
on Grimmel.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Well, it's 6 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yes.
10.
Okay. On your next turn, you must use your action to attack whatever the closest creature is to you, except for him.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
And then he continues to walk forwards towards the door. I'm assuming Foxglove, or yeah, you're near the doorway.
Yeah.
All right. And Poplar, where are you at?
He was backing towards the door earlier, so I'm guessing right by the
All right.
entrance.
So this guy can't actually reach either of you, but he's gonna take a couple. He whipped Grimmel and then took a couple steps your direction. All right, he is done. The other. Oh, and now it's Foxglove's turn.
All right. So, we got the bone fellows. They're probably the closest things to me, correct? Or at least
No, actually, Barry killed them or turned them. So now it's the closest thing to you is the big dude.
Yeah, sure, alright. Let me look at this picture you sent of Big Dude again. Hang on. Alright. Okay. A vicious mockery. Now then.
Okay.
Wow, buddy, really? That gauntlet of yours with skulls in it? Like, seriously? As I can tell, those aren't the only dry bones we have here. Are you kidding me? I mean, look at you. Like, why is there a hand near your crotch? Like, do you have a severed hand there just, to prove that you're better? But when it's near your crotch, it just looks like you're desperate. You're just so desperate, man. Again, dry bones. That's all you got. Dry bones. And that is a nat 20.
Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna take some psychic damage from that.
Do you want me to roll it again?
Oh, roll that damage. Oh, you can't kill him with a vicious mockery, but you can hurt him a lot.
You cause the hand to grab his groin.
Alright.
That'll be double damage.
Oh yeah. And for that one, I'll tell you what, on that one, either roll your die twice, or I take the highest number of one die and double it. Your choice.
Alright. How about 16 damage?
Ouch! Yeah, he grabs himself, and he's just like, oh!
Alright, with my extra turn, I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Grimmel. 'Tis not
Awesome.
a fail. Grimmel now has Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. And it's the beginning of combat, so I need you to make your roll. Which one is that again?
It's Wisdom.
Yep, make a wisdom saving throw.
18.
You're good.
Yay!
Alright. Now, the guys down below. Where are they at? Alright, they're far away. Let's see. They start marching. Let's say the 4 on the left start running north directly towards Barry, and the 2 on the right start running north directly towards Foxglove and Poplart. And then we're back to Barry.
Okay. Me still holding up Symbol of Freya, and me head towards closest bone dudes.
Got it. So you head due south into them and turn them.
Oh, right.
All right, Grimmel, it's you.
How many me turn?
4.
Okay, so that's 8 down.
Yeah, there's only 2 left. They're
Oh,
on the
man.
east side. They are, let's see, they're about 90 feet from you right now.
Okay. Now Grimmel's turn.
Yes.
Alright, who's closest?
Probably Foxglove would be your closest.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast then.
All right.
Oh, and he has Bardic Inspiration. Oh no, that's bad.
That only gets added to, like, the attack bonus, right? Like, the to hit?
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah.
it doesn't get added to
The D6 would
Oh.
be...
1d8.
Okay. So 12 plus 7, so that's 19.
It already hits.
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
No, it's not because
Okay.
you rolled 1d6. Anyway, whatever.
Oh. Oh.
No, it's fine. You hit anyways. Just shut up.
Right.
No, she just rolled damage.
Okay. I thought you were fixing it, and I was like, what are you?
Yeah.
No.
How much damage was it?
17 to...
Okay.
Fox.
So, Foxglove, you take this Eldritch Blast, just slams into you, knocking you back. And as you exhale from this colored, like a rainbow color of streamers shoot out of your nostrils.
I'm sorry, what?
Streamers, a rainbow of streamers just shoot out of your nostrils.
Why?
It's just something.
Blast.
Is this, like, related to how Grimmel got the lobster hands?
Yes.
Alright. Whatever, I guess.
All right. All right. Now you shake that off, and you find yourself fine. That was only a 1-turn effect, but the big guy goes stomping down, and as he gets closer and closer to you, Foxglove, you start to feel this like swelling rage inside of you. The room begins to turn red to your vision, and you find yourself almost unable, well, you find yourself completely unable to stamp down the desire to like just rip him to shreds.
Well, that's fun.
So I'll tell you the effects of that in a moment. In the meantime, he comes towards you and takes out, let's see. I know. He'll walk all the way down to where he can hit you and then swing back and hit Poplart. So first, he swings around and whips at you for 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. And then continuing his action, he swings around and goes for Poplart, and that is a 26 to hit. Whoops.
Does Poplight get any benefits for not doing any actions last turn?
No, you're fully laden, and you were just picking stuff up, so.
All right. That's definitely a hit. I'm just going to see if I have any reaction to do for this, like a dodge. Need to double check against my level and capabilities.
Yeah, you should. Because he hits you for 9 bludgeoning damage. And as the whip comes down and strikes your back, you feel that hit you and knocking you forward. And this light explodes out of your eyes and mouth. And you feel the pain just flood through your system and burn through your mind. And
All right.
that pain deals a lot. Holy crap. Unless you dodge it. Are you dodging it?
Uncanny dodge. I can have attack damage against me. Attacks damage against me.
Alright, well, good, because it's 22 psychic damage.
That, guess it would include, it says, have the attacks damage against you.
Yep, that's included.
So, alright, so 11 total damage, or a bludgeoning as well? So,
The
15
bludgeoning,
total
yeah.
damage?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright. Now, Foxglove, it's your turn. You feel the rage swarming through you. You get advantage on all of your attacks, and as a bonus action, you can use a melee weapon in addition to whatever attack you do.
Fun. Alright.
And you're compelled to attack everything around you within 70 feet.
That's fun. I'm gonna focus on Big Bad, though. Barry seems to have the skeletons under control.
Yeah, and what I mean by that is you go to the closest creature, then the next closest creature, and the next. Anything within 70 feet from you from right now.
Alright. Can I see the book real quick?
Well, how many attacks does she get?
Well, she has her standard attack, which is just one, but then now as a bonus attack, she gets a second attack.
Oh, okay.
But she doesn't have to do it, so she could, like, cast a spell and use a melee attack because of the effect that's on her.
I've had this cantrip since the beginning, and I never use it, and now I don't remember what it does. What does it do?
Which one?
She is finding out.
Makes for great pod.
Yeah, good content.
Well, I'd be happy to read it if she'd tell me which one she's looking up.
I've had Blade Ward since the beginning, and I never really used it. And I could use it now. I have the extra turn and all, so I could use it.
Yeah. You
All right,
extend your
I'm
hand.
Blade Ward.
All right. It adds resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks.
25 to cast.
Oh, you got it. You
Alright,
are
bonus
warded.
action. I'm a rapier this dude in the face.
Right on. Remember, you have advantage.
Alright. $18 to hit?
I do believe that hits.
Yay!
Yes, it does. Most certainly.
10 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you pierce into him. Poplark, it's you.
Can you dash while flying?
Yes.
All right. Poplart dashes straight up away from all this melee range, which I guess with my half speed means I can only go about 30 feet in the air.
Okay. So you fly up and out of the way. Gotcha.
Wait, I have a
All right.
question though. You can
Go ahead.
pick up or drop something as a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Poplart drops his entire bag of shinies on the bad guy's head.
All right. It's decently heavy. I just rolled 1d10 for fall damage and I got a 2. So,
All right. I have annoyed him. Now the entire ground is just covered in green glowing coins and gems.
all right. The last two of those creatures down below finish traversing the area, and let's see who is closest. So they would go for Grimmel in this situation.
Lucky me.
Well, you're the only one out there right now. All right, so they come in and swing their club, and one of them nat 20s. That's all right. They don't do a lot of damage. It's just, in fact, I rolled a 1 on his damage die, so the nat 20 die does 6
You
piercing
understand
damage.
health to begin with, right?
Say what?
You understand I don't have much health to begin with, right?
Well, yes, and the other one that hit you did 3, so you took a total of 9 damage from 2 guys in a round. You're doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Barry, back to you.
All right. Well, how far am I away from Big Bad?
Pretty far. I mean, we left off last time with you 90 feet from those guys, so you're probably at least 100 from him, maybe 110.
Okay.
You
which
basically have to
means-
run across the center of the room, more or less.
All right. Well, I guess we have to do that. So one sec. So me 100 feet away.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How far can me dash in a dash action?
It's twice your listed speed, so if you can normally move 30, you can go 60 in a dash.
Okay, but then turn's basically done, right? I can't dash and then.
Correct.
Okay, so I guess me dash.
All right, so you dash across. You move 60 feet. That
Yeah.
puts you. You've crossed over the center. You notice as you hit the rings, as you run up the top, they get your steps echo in higher pitches, and then as you begin to descend down the other side, they get lower.
Yes.
All right, Grimmel, it's you. You have two bony-looking things right next to you.
Yeah, they're the closest thing to me. Haha. I want to waste more spell slots.
You can do Arms of Hadar.
I don't want to waste spell slots, and also Foxglove's probably too close to me. Can I just tap my little toe and cause the earthquake thing to happen?
Sure.
Alright, I'll do that.
All right, there's a rumble, and they get knocked back to the ground.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Sounds good.
Well, I want to keep using Eldritch Blast. It's lame.
Okay. All right, so the big guy, let's see, what are we gonna do? I know. He reaches over, or he reaches down into his like belt on his side, and you see him pull out a what looks like a sling and start spinning it around, and he launches a projectile up at Poplart. And that's a 20 to hit.
We are totally going to take your dice away, Ben.
Well, it only does 1 bludgeoning damage.
Light shakes it up and says, "That's smart."
He pulls out another pebble, spins it, and launches it. Oh, wait, it's only a 15 to hit. That doesn't hit, does it?
Nope.
All right, so it narrowly misses you. And then finally, his last one, he launches it up, and that is a 17 to hit.
Just barely.
Hits you or misses you?
Hits me.
Hits you. All right. Ooh, that one hits really hard. Must have got you right between the eyes. That one does 6 damage.
Ah!
All right. He is done. All right. Oh, I totally forgot about Foxglove stabbing him. Ah, crap. Oh, well. Yeah, what's done is done. Foxglove, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pummel this dude. Attack with rapier first. That is at least 22 to hit.
Dang, yeah, that hits.
4 damage.
Jeez. Okay.
And then with my bonus melee action, that is a 17 to hit.
That also hits.
Which is another 4 damage.
Dang. You just like stabbing him like, die, die, die. Alright, Poplart.
Poplart's a bit peeved about keep getting pebbled, so he flies behind a pillar to hide. I guess
You're
it's-
in the room with no pillars.
Oh, there's no
Yeah,
pillars.
the only
in this
thing
one.
in here was the. Nope, you're back in the Shinies room, so the only
Oh,
other thing
right.
in here is the big crystal in the middle.
How far away is the crystal?
Well, down below you at an angle, maybe 30 feet.
I can get to that. So, I'm gonna try hiding behind it as a bonus. I travel down there as a movement. Tied for 23 behind the crystal.
Is that a disadvantage?
I still at disadvantage. Dropped all the gold.
Oh, you did have, yeah. So then you're fine. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And actually, it was at disadvantage. I just rolled again just to see. And then he spends his action coating the dagger.
Oh, gotcha. Right on. Okay, you're down there and you're hidden. All right, those two bony guys like reassemble themselves and get back up. And I think doesn't that thing knock the person back as well?
Yeah, it should.
Okay, so they'll get up and they'll be able to move like towards you but not quite get to you. So Barry, continue to close the distance, I take it? You're only 40 feet away now?
Yes. So,
Right. Well, you could move 30 and be in range of, like, I think Grimmel and the skeletons.
okay, that works.
Sounds like a band name.
Yeah, it does.
Grimmel and the Skeleton.
Yes. So, yep. So me move towards Grimmel, holding up my holy symbol.
All right. You do that, and you get near Grimmel. You two are standing near each other, and the last two of those skeleton creatures fall apart.
Okay. Can me throw javelin since me did not dash this time?
Sure.
Okay. Me throw javelin at Big Bad.
All right.
Oh yes. Me 25 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, oops. Huh. Me almost used wrong die. Me stick him for 9 damage.
Nice. All right. That worked well. All right, Grimmel, you just had Barry run up on you. You see him take down those skeletons with his holy light and throw his javelin. What do you do?
Do I still feel the urge to attack whatever's closest to me?
Foxglove does, not Grimmel.
Okay. Earlier, because I hit the guy and it was the
He failed the wisdom save.
Yeah, that was only a one-turn thing.
Okay.
I turn around and cast Blight on the big guy.
All right.
But you can also roll a 1d8.
Oh, yeah. Alright, that's a 16 to hit.
It is. You see the blight like rip out and touch around him, but it doesn't seem to have an effect.
I'm gonna go feral. Okay. Well, that's my turn. Ha 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 ha.
And the last of your spell slots.
Yeah. Because being a warlock sucks. Why did this have to be my family's profession? I thought it'd be all cool and dark and brooding, but no, it's just lame.
All right. He grabs his whip and turns and looks at Foxglove first, and with almost a discarding swing to push you aside, he whips his whip around, and that is a 21 to hit.
I wonder if that hits. Yeah, it hits.
And where's my die? There it is. All right. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
4.
Oh. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage and you are paralyzed for 1 turn.
Dane.
All right, he knocks you away, takes a mighty swing overhead, and whips out towards Barry. That is a 14 to hit.
That not it.
All right. And then with his last backhand, he swings back and makes the final attempt for a 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, that it.
All right. So he hits you for... So that's 2 bludgeoning damage as it pops into you. But you feel that energy come shooting out of your mouth and eyes. And it does... 19 psychic damage.
Oh, me pissed now.
It's Foxglove's turn. I'll paralyze though, so Poplart, you're way back in the room. He has left you.
All right. So he's more than 30 feet now?
Yes, he would have crossed back into the other room and gone to where Barry is.
Is he in view from this room if I were to get over to like the doorway area?
Yes.
Right? Polart's dagger is now coated, but he can't use it, so he sheaths it again and flies back to the doorway to pull off a pop shot with his bow. And that's a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
I guess since he's distracted and...
Oh yeah, it's a total surprise hit.
it's not that
Came
much.
out of nowhere.
All right. He gets pegged in the back of in his butt for 28 damage.
Jesus.
That's what you get for turning your back on me. Then bonus just to pop his head back around the doorway so it looks like he was never there.
Very nice. All right, Barry, you want to follow that up?
How far away am I from Big Bad?
You're right in his face.
Okay. Yes. Me very upset. Me take mighty swing at it with Sword of Freya.
All right.
It is only a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, thank God me have another attack. You take swing at him again. As soon as me cannot drop dice and roll. Oh my God. Oh, nope, that works. Okay, 18.
That
18.
hits.
Yeah, right. Oh, crap. Ah! I was gonna do something. Oh, well. I can't do it after I roll. That would be cheating. Okay, me just use regular damage then. Okay. That is 16 damage.
Nice.
And if he is undead or fiend, then I have to roll extra.
What is he? I'm trying to see.
He's a fiendish undead.
He's not a fiend or undead, so yeah, you're good there.
Well, that's really too bad, because he would have taken an extra 2d10 radiant damage if he was.
Yes, he does not appear to be susceptible to your radiant damage.
Alright.
Alright, but Grimmel, it is you.
You know what? I'm just gonna go mope in the corner. Because I tried to cast Blight twice and both times failed, so I'm just gonna go, take a couple steps down the stairs and, maybe sit on a step, let Bruce console me. Just kind of watch the chaos as it ensues.
Bruce
I
is like,
give you bardic inspiration, and this is what you do.
Yeah, he's inspired to go
It-
sit.
even Bruce is like, geez, you could at least use a cantrip.
Is this all I can do? Is this all my parents can do? When did I ever trust their beliefs? You know, this is all my family does. Is just be really lame. All I can do is cast 2 spells and then I get sleepy. You know, like just why? What's the purpose of it? Why couldn't we have done something cool? Like host a wrestling match or something, or like an illegal drug ring, you know? Well, okay, we have that down under our belt too, but that's not what we're known for. Like, why was it evil warlocks? Why couldn't it be like evil monks or evil like pizza makers? I don't know, something that's actually useful. Just wondering what my life has become, Bruce. Is it all worth it?
He says, usually it is if you use your cantrips.
No.
He just kind of shakes his head, like, ah, jeez.
The existential crisis warlock.
Like, come
Yeah.
on, seriously, this is what my family decided to devote their lives to? Like, the evil part I get, but like, warlocks? Like, this is just, if we serve others, like, we have to serve higher beings, don't get me wrong, Zeratan's awesome. But, like, in order to get this really small sum of ability, like, we don't even do it for ourselves, like, just, what's the point? What's the purpose? I have to give up so much just to receive nothing in return anyways.
Well, the big dude tries to make 2 swings at Barry, completely misses, gets really angry with himself, turns and takes a whip at Grimmel for 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll which one actually hit you. Ah, that one. So that is... Oh, 6 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, a Constitution saving throw is an 18.
Ah, well, you're fine then. Alright, Foxglove, you find yourself able to move again.
Yay. How far is this dude away?
Oh, not far, like 10 feet.
Stab him. Stab him in the face. Twice.
Go for it.
$25.
Jeez, yeah.
Alright. And that's 9 damage.
Okay.
And that's 25 again.
Jeez.
For 10 damage.
Nice.
And with my bonus action of Bardic Inspiration, I'm giving it to someone who will actually use it. So, that is a 22 to cast. Poplart, it goes to you.
You can't even see Poplart. He's like hidden away.
Barry, it goes to you.
He can use
Fair.
it.
And Poplart would appreciate it, but he's not exactly a stand his ground type of guy.
That's fair. Which it is your turn, Poplart.
Right? He peeks his head back around the corner again. Line up his little shot. He goes, and draws to fire again, noticing that the big bad that shot him is not paying attention. And that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Aha! This is what you get for being a jerk. Hold on. That is 33 damage.
Good lord. Well, you pierce him in the heart, and he goes falling forward onto the ground, his body rapidly starting to shrivel and decay.
What about the other skeletons?
They're already down, and your turn comes to an end. It's let's see, this would be Barry's sixth turn. So, Barry, as you witness this thing fall, you get your evil senses are tingling, and there's something about this space that you're sensing, almost like a swirl of evil around you.
Oh.
If it's not me, I don't want to hear about it.
Well, me hold up Sword of Freya as well as me Holy Symbol.
All right.
Me not sure
We
what
need-
that does, but
Yes, it is. What is a turn? So, let's see. I need 20. It's normally a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I double failed, so you feel the evil settle down. And it dissipates. There's a fine layer of dust that floats through the air, coming to settle on the ground around you.
Ugh. Me send prayer of thanksgiving to Freya.
The true evil. Dust allergies.
All right. The room appears vacant.
Me give a satisfied little sigh and say, "This room is clear."
Glad you're happy with yourself.
All right. Me motion to Foxglove. Hey, Foxglove. This big room, it makes music when you step on steps.
Cool.
Oh, Foxglove, I need you to make a roll for me real quick. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Another one?
Yes.
18.
Okay. You feel your bloodlust and rage subside. You calm that inner demon once you saw that the big guy hit the floor. And I need you also to roll a 1d100.
$96.
Nothing happens.
Cool.
All right. The room is yours.
All right, Foxglove. Watch this. And me kind of hop up and down steps, making different noises.
Cool.
You can be quiet. I'm trying to brood over here.
Poplart, in the meantime, recollects his shinies.
Oh yeah, and since everything went scattering along the floor, so did those 2 rubies from the other room, which I'm assuming you just see shiny and you picked them up.
course.
All right, you start feeling the urge the moment you pick them up to stop picking up your other shinies and shove those ones into your eyes. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
This can only go well. 9.
You fail to resist the allure, and you begin to push them directly into your own eye sockets. You... Let's see. Grab that. That. You immediately take 8 damage inflicted on yourself, but you feel them push their way inside and close back up. You begin to look around the room and you see everything filtered through their light. You find yourself overwhelmed with a feeling of almost pure evil.
Oh, this is an interesting turn of events.
Does anyone notice this?
I mean, you should at least detect
That's a
a
good question.
greater stench of burnt brownies emanating now, since I'm now well below half-life.
Yeah, you smell the burnt brownies. Anyone, like, you guys are all kind of in the other room though too, so you don't notice this.
Well, this is great.
All right. Does Poplart make any sound when he's putting gems in eyes?
It's a good
Does he-
question.
Does he scream in pain?
Do I?
I don't know. Let's tell you what. Roll a 1d20. Let's find out.
5.
I'm gonna say yeah. He screams a lot.
All right. Me hear scream. Me run into other room.
I will
You
follow
go in.
slowly.
Yeah, you go in just in time to see the light turn on in his eyes, the red glow coming out of them. And you sense the raw evil that is there.
Me unsheath Sword of Freya and hold it protectively in front of me.
All right. You're still, let's say, 15 feet away, 20 feet, something like that. So you're holding it protectively. And Poplart, were you chaotic neutral before? Or just
he's
neutral?
chaotic good.
Chaotic good. So now you've gone to the absolute opposite. You're a lawful evil.
Oh, I'm a politician. Great.
Yes.
I'm assuming I enter the room at this point and I just look at Poplar and go, God damn it.
Poplite just turns to Barry and says, "No need for gods around here, good sir."
Yeah. Whatever. Me hold sword aloft and move closer so I can get to within 10 feet of Poplart.
All right. Poplart, as he approaches, you begin to lose your vision and you start to go blind and it's in the presence of his drawn sword.
Ah! Poplite runs away. It's like, I'm blinking. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's try to regain vision.
Way to go, Barry. Now he's loose.
Oh, yeah, it's not that big a room.
Oh,
That's what you think.
he's also tiny.
And wily. Come on, buddy.
But not a coyote.
You know that sword isn't good for my vision down here. Come on, we're good friends.
Poplart, listen to me very carefully. You must dig shinies out of your eyes.
Now, why would I want to do that? That sounds painful. Isn't that just rude to request someone to do something like that? Come on, buddy.
So as you do that and you back up, Poplart, you find that you are able to create what appears to be a wall of fire in between you and Barry.
All right. Poplart says, now, if I were to take them out, how would I be able to still do this? He snaps his fingers and blasts the wall of fire up.
Yep, it pops up as a blazing inferno between you guys.
Poplart just stares at
Wow.
Barry and says, see? Pretty cool, huh?
Me just stare at Poplart for a second, turn around, and walk away.
Okay.
See Barry give up.
Poplart snaps his fingers again to dispel the fire and goes back and collects just a few more gems and stuff. You know, not enough to fully unburden himself. And then just like, and as he rejoins his...
Yeah, you don't feel you don't feel as much desire for the shinies anymore. They seem to be things that are of little interest now. Now you desire more of power through order.
Ah. Right, Poplight goes up to our little Alkin friend and says, hey, can I see those contracts that you've been distributing?
Absolutely hell no.
But why? We're friends.
Not like this one, not. I only allow one evil person in this party, and that's me. Foxglove I only let happen because she's using the mask as a lazy form of it. Okay. It is lazy and you know it.
Very well. I mean, Poplight can't read anyway, so...
That's true.
Hmm.
Do I have a vibe that any of the treasure I'm carrying is potentially cursed aside from the rubies?
No, just that one item you've been carrying around, the wine stopper.
All right. Poplight slips the wine stopper into Grimmel's bag.
You don't seem to be able to. It seems to be stuck to your hand.
Dang it.
I deal with family curses way too
Wait,
much.
where did I get the wine stopper from? Forget.
Last dungeon.
Ah.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Barry, you walked back into the room. Are you heading back up to the stairs?
Yes.
Okay, so you go up to that amazingly ornate casket in the middle. It is decorated with what looks like a beautifully carved example of a humanoid carrying and playing a lute.
Okay. Foxglove, come up here and take a look at this.
Alright.
Your sword is put away, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, yes. Me put sword away, so don't blind Foxglove.
So as you look around, you see on like the sides of this carved casket there are, several things like harps, lutes, flutes, a variety of instruments. With a broad-chested harp carved at I guess the foot end of it.
Oh, wow. Pretty. Is there anything else on casket? Like any kind of writing, musical notation, anything like that?
You don't see anything. There's just, the various instruments and that one, humanoid looking person carved in that looks like they're playing the instrument.
Okay, well. Ugh. Well, if I were ordinary adventurer, I would open casket, but since I am, paladin of Freya, that seems a little blasphemous, so I don't. But me think there has to be something involving stairs that make notes that somehow me think that's connected.
That's just what the stairs want you to think.
All right. Well,
I don't know what you expect me to do about it. I don't know about music.
I know Foxglove knows about music, but she not. Well, me go round room and look at doors that lead out of room.
Okay. There's, basically, 2 that go north, 2 that go west, and 1 that goes south. There's also a southern one that goes east. You came in the northern east one.
So you say 2 goes north, 2 goes south.
No, 2 go to the north, 1 on the east, 1 to the west. 2 go to the east, like 1 on the north, 1 on the south. 1 goes to the south, and then there's 2 on the east, 1 on the north, 1 on the south, and you came in the east side north one.
Okay. So nothing to the west.
There's 2 that go to the west, 1 on the north side, 1 on the south side.
Okay. All right. Are doors just like wooden doors and stuff?
Yep. They all appear to have been locked from your side.
Okay. Is there...
Can I just try to pry the coffin open, or is it just locked?
I mean, you can try.
Alright, I try.
What are you doing? Are you shoving like a something? What do you have to pry with?
My bare hands.
Alright.
Her lobster... Does she still have lobster claws?
It's been long enough. They revert.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to turn to stone, and then try to just pry it open using brute strength.
Okay. Roll your strength check.
Not good. That's a 10.
Yeah, you put everything you can into it, and you cannot get it to budge.
Great.
And Foxglove, you hear that little voice that occasionally speaks to you. It just says, "I want it."
I mean, I guess I should listen to the voice. I don't know.
Say, do you even know what it wants?
Apparently something. I mean, I guess we could open the casket, see what's in there.
That's what... What do you think I'm trying to do?
Well, I can help you open the casket.
Then do it.
Alright, I'll do it. I help open the casket. Strength check, I'm guessing.
Yeah, join in.
Yeah. 10.
Your powers combined are unable to move it.
Hoplite stands in the back and slow claps.
No one asked you, stupid evil Poplar.
What do you mean evil?
Oh, and
Now.
yeah, oh
Let's
yeah.
not put labels on things.
Poplar, you also get one additional intelligence now that you're evil.
Wait, hey, that's not fair. Why does he get extra intelligence and I don't?
That is still not enough to make me
Because
able to read.
That's why. Because he had the things jab into his eyes, and it was funnier that way.
Yes, it puts me from an 8 intelligence to a 9, which means I still can't read.
Well, this is just a blast. We've gone through this dungeon. We have nothing to show for it except for Poplar's now evil, which none of us are happy about. This is just great.
Nonsense. I think Poplart is quite pleased with himself now.
Well, he won't be. Not when we get him back to normal.
Says you. You don't seem so keen on going back to this
right, doesn't it?
normal. I feel just fine.
Yeah, I don't trust anything you say. Zaratan, give me strength. This is great. This whole thing is for a weapon that we're getting for the person who doesn't even care about.
Well, we still don't know where the weapon is. I've been guessing it's in the casket, but we can't open the casket because our arms are weak sauce.
Barry, can you help us open the casket?
Me not think that right. Me think that sacrilegious.
We're bards. We're not very religious most times.
I Eldritch Blast the casket open.
No, don't do that. You might harm whatever's inside.
Isn't that kind of the point?
I do think this is funny though. No. So go ahead, you Eldritch Blast it. Roll some damage.
Well, finally I roll well. It's a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits for sure.
17.
Okay. So three things happen. First, your Eldritch Blast goes off, and it blows the top layer of carvings off of the casket, making it smooth. You notice now that was just a facade, and underneath are a series of notes, like written music, going down the face. Second, an ice sculpture appears on top of the casket. And third, a clamor of sounds echo up as all of the pieces scatter around and hit the floor, and the various steps each make their echoing noises and come back. It is like a pipe organ collapsing in an earthquake.
Oh, it's very noisy. Me not like.
Yeah, well, at least it did something. Foxglove, read.
All right, I'll read.
The music.
All right, I pull out my lute, start playing. Why not?
All right. You begin to play, and you hear a grumbling, grinding sound begin, and you notice that the lid begins to slide off, and then you get to where there's a big square of ice blocking the rest of the notes, and you can't keep playing.
All right. What if I chip through the ice with my rapier? I don't have any, like, fire-esque spells, so I can't really melt the ice, but I can chip it away.
You could also just push it over. I mean, it's just an ice sculpture.
Alright, I'll push the
That
ice
must have been
over.
from the Eldritch
I
Blast.
thought like it was encased in the ice, but no, yeah, I'll push it over.
Okay, you push it over. You also, just for fun, Grimmel, it's a statue of you, or it's a nice sculpture of you.
Okay. I have no idea what's up with Eldritch Blast today, but it's going wild.
All right, so you expose the rest of it, and you're able to continue playing.
Whoop.
All right, as you finish the song, the lid of the casket slides over to the side, showing in it a completely decayed skeleton. Looks like one of the knights from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. But instead of a shield being held over the top of him, you see a lute.
Ooh. I'll take it.
Awesome.
We're going to
You
loot
reach
it.
in and you grab it. You reach in and you pull it out, and your magic senses, I guess, immediately tingle. You feel there is incredible power here.
Nice.
Not incredible responsibility.
Alright, have a cool loot now.
Great, finally, we got the thing we came in here for. Can we please leave this place now?
Foxglove, what does try playing some music with lute, see what happens.
I'll play the piece I just played.
All right. Do a Arcana check.
Alright.
I dropped my d20.
Five.
You try to strum it, and you find that you can't quite get it to play like your regular instrument. Just doesn't work.
I'll try it. I'll practice.
Alright. We're leaving, though. We can go.
There is still other stuff to explore.
We got the weapon! What else do we want?
We go check other doors to see if they still locked.
Ah.
Well, they're locked from the side that you're on, so you could just reach out and unlock them.
Oh. Oops. Me bad. All right. Me go to northwest door. Me unlock. Me open and peek through.
Northwest. Okay. Let me get to my note for that real quick. All right, you push it open and you look in and you find a round room whose floor is covered in tiles of a mosaic of arcane patterns, and there is a circle of tall stones on kind of the north side of the room, northeast side of the room. There's a door due north of you, and as you look to the east, there's a portcullis to going over to another space.
So you said north side of the room there was a door?
Yes.
Okay. Huh. All right. Grimmel, Foxglove. The markings on this floor, do they kind of look familiar to you at all?
Should I do an Arcana or history check for this? Or something?
You could do, let's see, the arcane patterns. You could do either.
They're both the same, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
10.
They look like various like arcane markings to you, the writings of some like long forgotten language.
Foxglove, does this look familiar to you at all?
Alright. 21.
You look at it and you're like, that's not a language, that's musical notes. You read them, from the outside in. And you look at it and you see that it's a different song than what was on the cover of the casket.
Cool. I'll pull out my new lute and attempt to play again.
Okay. Do your Arcana check on it. Let's see if you can channel it. Actually, no, performance. You did that the first time. You sensed it was magic. Now you get to do performance, and you're reading it, performing it to your group.
5.
No, you just can't get the hang of it. Like, you can see the notes, but for some reason the instrument you just can't get it to sing like it should be able to.
Well, I tried.
You can try with your old lute. Maybe old lute work.
Alright. But I feel like this, new lute is special, so I don't know if it would actually do anything special if I use my old lute.
Might as well try, since apparently you suck.
Then how about you pick up a new instrument and try playing it, huh?
I'm not the bard.
Well, it's hard to be the bard.
It's alright, Foxglove. I believe in you. Try again. Old lute, new lute. Just try.
Alright, can I try again?
Sure, go for it.
Alright.
I'm gonna in the corner.
You have it's not bardic inspiration, it's inspiration of the bard from the paladin.
Hey, 22!
You thank Barry and begin to play, and what comes out is just an absolutely beautiful tune. There's like a twisting pattern of sounds that comes from the lute weaving through the air, and everyone begins to hear it and makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I love this for me.
Hoplite fails.
Cool. A 7.
Also fails.
I rolled 3, and there's no way I have proficiency enough to beat that.
Me roll 5.
So
Right.
all of you. Okay, so all of you begin to kind of tap your feet and then start to shuffle and caper, and you all start using your full movement in a 5-foot square to dance comedically. And you find that you're absolutely unable to stop for a full minute.
Well, good thing no one else can see me lose all my dignity. Foxglove, stop playing!
But you wanted me to play. You gave me inspiration of the bard.
But that was before I'm doing this ridiculous dance like I belong to, I don't know, Ministry of Silly Walks or something.
Alright, I'll stop playing, but I'm writing down this one for later. I think it'd be fun to play with enemies.
Alright.
can I
Awesome.
do that? Write down the music.
Oh, absolutely. That's the point.
Whoop. Write it down.
We leave now.
I'll go back and write down the song from the other place too.
Okay.
We're doing stuff, Grimmel. Why don't you just, think about your life choices?
Yeah, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually acting like a bard.
I know.
Mm,
All right. So, me back out of that. Me try next door to west.
okay. You go over there. Let's see. All right. As you push the door open, you see a similar dimensioned round room to the previous ones, the small dimensioned ones, about 50 feet across. And there is a single round wooden post in the middle that looks to be completely smooth. There's a door due west, the opposite of you, and an archway to the south.
Okay. No fancy things here.
No, just that.
Hmm. Hmm. So perfectly smooth post, huh?
Yep. You're just looking at it from the door, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
It probably thinks you're weird too.
Yeah, don't be Doris.
Okay, no. I'm Doris. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it probably thinks he's weird too. Not saying for him to stop. Just want him to feel self-conscious.
That's not happened from you.
Way to shut that conversation down.
Yeah, you tell him,
Way to
Barry.
show your goddess's love.
Break my bones, but words can never hurt me, huh?
Well, not from little Alkin, who feeling sorry for himself right now.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I can't make you feel sorry for yourself too.
Yes, me not let you make me feel sorry for myself.
Sounds like a
How
you
that
problem.
works.
Yeah.
All right.
Papa goes up and taps Grima on the shoulder and says, "It's okay. He has to sleep sometime."
Yeah, I don't really care about what you say either.
How rude.
I never said I wasn't.
It's okay. You have to sleep sometime too. Papa just smiles and walks away.
Yeah, not around you, I'm not.
Yes. Poplar is a problem we are going to have to take care of. Me walk into room and experimentally tap a post.
Just with your hand?
Yeah, gauntlet.
Okay, you go out and you...
Kind of knock on it.
Yeah. Yep, you give it a knock, and... where is that? Oh, wrong die. Sorry. That one. Okay. You knock on it, and a... like... I'm gonna explain this. Like a 3-propped propeller comes spinning down from the ceiling and slams into your gauntlet and hits you in the arm and causes a bunch of bludgeoning damage. It hurts. It gets you right in the funny bone, even. And that is... There's the last one. 4, 6, 7. That is 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it whipped you good.
All right.
And then you see it spin back the other direction, back up into the ceiling, out of sight.
All right, Grimwald. You right. Daytime over. All we do is get hurt in this place.
Thank you.
All right. Foxglove, you have magic loot?
Yes.
All right. Are you happy?
Yes.
All right. Then let us leave this place. But while we still can.
All right. Are you gonna... What, you going like back through the crystal room and then up? Or, yeah, something like that?
Yep.
All right. Well, I mean, it's a pretty basic path. You guys can find your way back out. You know, there's some tight corridors and whatnot, but I think you can find your way.
Okay. Yep. Me think so too.
Right on. So, I'll say you climb yourself back up to the surface and come out into the light of day once again, your eyes taking several minutes to adjust.
Oh, right.
Man, the
Me need like dark glasses for a situation like this.
sun's a bit redder than I remember, but I kind of like this hue.
I can imagine.
Imagination is your creation.
Something like that.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, I guess we make our way back to dock.
yep.
All right.
Yeah, it was so fruitful.
All right. Well, you guys walk your way back down to the dock. I don't see a problem with that.
Whoop.
Yeah. I've decided even though being a warlock sucks ass, I guess my family was able to prove that even though it sucks, they were able to make gains in the world. So, as much as I hate it, and Zeratan's cool, but I wish we would just be like lunch buddies or something. I guess being a warlock is kind of cool in different ways, and that it sucks so much that anyone who can actually accomplish anything while being a warlock is kind of a miracle.
Well, while me listen to you talk like this, me say, you know, Grimmel, your path in life is not set. You can always do other things, or you can do things in addition to being warlock.
Are you part of a noble family of evil warlocks?
No.
Then I don't care about your opinion, and I just walk away.
Good pep talk. Good pep talk. Pep talk, Barry. Ah. Uplight's having a difficult time adjusting to the
Something
light.
stuck in. There you go. All right, so you go walking down. You guys have a nice pep talk, and as you do, you recount your great adventure that you've just had in the bowels of the mountain, and realize that you've all leveled up.
Great isn't the word I'd call it. More like annoyingly frustrating.
But you gained so much experience.
Hooray, an ability score improvement.
You know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, Barry has a lot of thinking to do.
That must be painful.
Well, yes, but see, so Barry could handle it when it was just one little Alkin that was evil, but now, Bard wearing demon mask all times, and now you evil too, and Barry Paladin of Freya, he fight for good. So he's starting to wonder if maybe this party is right choice for him because he doesn't want to hang around evil people all day.
Poplight's a lovable evil, though.
No. Not when I say that I have to sleep sometime.
I'm just trying to cheer up that poor little Alkin. Come on, like you've never said anything to help cheer someone up that you didn't really mean? Like, nice
no.
dress, or this food is tasty.
No, me pretty much say what me mean.
Do you mean what you say?
Yes.
Oh, okay then.
So, me need to have deep conversation with Freya to figure out me next move. So, anyway, all right. But that is what for a trip back in Guildhall.
I believe in you, Barry.
All right. So you guys, let's see. You were all the way on the southern beach of the continent, so you'd have to take the ship to go back to one of the guild halls because you're just at a small fishing village nearby.
Yes, me figured.
You're wanting to do that?
Yes.
Okay, are you going to go to the big one up where you started? Like you go all the way upriver, or are you going to go back somewhere else?
Sure. I will go upriver to the big one where we started.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that takes a while. I mean, you're going to have to, sail and be on the water for a while, but you go out on the water and you eventually make it back, and they're happy to see you. And yeah, I think we should pick up next time with your triumphant return.
All right. Yes. Give me much time for reflection with Freya and such.
Yeah. Yeah, especially long ride, give you a chance to meditate. Maybe I'll write up something fun for your meditations along the way.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Well, all right. Then I say we fade to black, and don't forget to level up your characters over the break.
Cool. All right. Well, that was definitely interesting. We seems like every conflict we come into, we're definitely licking our wounds afterwards.
Mine tastes like
gotta make it
chocolate.
somewhat challenging.
I've decided I'm never playing a warlock again. I hate it so much. Like, you don't understand. I love, like, the story bits that come with it, and I actually need to start incorporating the fact that, like, Zaratan has to ask favors of me. I haven't yet, because I've decided Zaratan just doesn't ask many favors, because he's just a very complacent giant turtle. But
Yeah.
I hate playing a warlock so much just because I have no hit points. Unless I'm doing it wrong. I might be doing it wrong.
No, I think that's pretty much what that goes with the class. I mean, that's why Ard died all the time.
Yeah, just that sucks. The no spell slot sucks. I hate it.
I mean, you can multi-class.
I think
I
one of
can-
my favorite
but it's
multi-class
a-
stories I ever heard was about a warlock that was like level 1 warlock, but then the rest was paladin.
So that's
Yeah.
weird. Talk about yin and yang.
Yeah, so it was like a paladin that blasts
Ah,
out
but-
Eldritch Blast all the time.
Yeah, but how did they conflate that? Because paladin, you're normally a paladin for a god of good, and warlocks usually make some kind of a pact with some kind of usually kind of an evil being.
No, you could pull it off. Let me see. There's definitely a way you could do
Yeah, you
it.
just need the right deity to make a pact with. And you can
Huh.
also be a paladin of a god, and there's plenty of different gods out there.
Yeah, that's true. You don't
Like-
have to be a paladin for a good god.
I mean, that's true. Jesus.
Think outside the
That would be
Yeah.
paradigm or whatever.
Huh?
I mean, technically, Zaratan is neutral, so you could just to draw off our existing lore, you could be a warlock of Zaratan as well as a paladin of Gond, because they're both neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm loyal to Zaratan.
Actually, no, you can be
I
a
know. I'm just
paladin
using
of
the-
what's the nature goddess Gon kind of conflicts with? 'Cause then nature and
Sylvanas.
stone can go together.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Zaratan and Sylvanas.
Anyways, I hate playing a warlock and I never want to do it again.
I don't blame you.
So can you only know one cantrip then? Is it only
No, I know more, but they're sucky.
ah?
You can be creative.
And I don't want to always have to be creative. It sucks that I failed this spell twice. Now I can't do anything. It's sucky and I hate it, and I want it to die. But I've committed to this character, so I must live with it.
Well, you have been spreading out the contracts to bring everyone else into the glory of Zaratan. Well, you can start.
Not the glory of Zaratan.
Okay, well, the
me.
glory of you. Well, you can start calling upon them and get a little minions type situation going. Don't you have an ogre somewhere?
No, the contract said I'd come back in a couple years.
Just say that there's a clause in it, like a fine print that says that you can call upon early if needed.
No. I don't want to face the real evil in this world, which is lawyers.
But no one else is going to have lawyers, so you can pretty much just say what you want.
Well, it's looking
Alright.
at the. I'm looking at the warlock's cantrip list. I mean, you've got a bunch of cool stuff. You got like chill touch you could do.
I have chill touch.
Think about all the
That's
the
a good
nice,
one. Why don't you use
cool
it?
beverages.
It's not as good as though.
All right.
I don't know. Just I'm annoyed at myself mostly.
Don't you have
What is
like,
that?
what was it, the Bigby's hand or something?
There's a sword burst. Well, there's sword burst. You create a circle of spectral blades, and all creatures within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. Level 5 is 2d6, so level 11 is 3d6.
I just want to be able to cast more than one normal spell.
Cantrips, Blade Ward, Chill Touch,
Alright.
Green Flame Blade.
Thundercloud.
No.
That way
I'll be fine. I was just frustrated this episode.
you can
Oh.
cast Airball.
Not for a while.
Toll the Dead.
Whoa. Lightning lure is one of the things you have. Target must succeed a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you and then take 1d8 lightning damage. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that does sound fun.
Bowl of the Dead sounds pretty awesome. You just point at any damaged creature, and then let's see here at 5th level, so I already passed that. If it takes damage, it's 2d12 necrotic damage.
Dang.
That would be fun.
I should probably do that. I have poison spray that I never use.
Yeah, like I'm looking at these warlock
I should
spells. Like, what access do you have to now? 3rd level or 2nd level? Fourth level?
Fourth? But like, I only have 2 spell slots total, anyways. And only so many spells I can learn. I already have a bunch of other stuff learned as well, and I still need the spell components. A lot of things is if it's a really costly spell component, what's the point? Because I'm not gonna be able to cast it anyways. I'll figure it out. I just nah. It just sucks that I failed the roll
Holy
twice,
crap.
and then
Why
I
don't you
cantrip.
use Sickening Radiance?
I don't know.
Remember when Braun used to do his whole spirit thing, but would designate creatures? This one, so you just do it on yourself or a designated point you choose within 120 feet, and it creates a 30-foot radius sphere where any creature that comes into the area has to succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 4d10 radiant damage, suffer 1 level of exhaustion, and emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. Oh,
Level?
That's level 4 warlock spell.
Okay, well I only have 1 right now, and it's Blight. So, and that does 8d6.
It also makes it impossible for any creatures to benefit from invisibility in range. That spell's sick.
I'm not worried about it. Okay, the lack of spell slots is the frustrating part, because if I fail my rolls, then I'm out of spells. Like, I don't care about the, like, ability of said spells. It's just that I can't cast anything.
I need to find you a gilded playing card depicting the spirit of death. You can do, well, Spirit of Death. That is so...
I need help.
Get a Reaper that can follow you around and fight for you in combat.
I have Bruce.
Yeah, true. This is very true.
I really should have gone with a less comedic familiar, because I need it.
Oh my god.
So bad. I always forget Bruce is there, too. But he doesn't do enough damage for me to even use him in combat.
He's not a platypus, but he still doesn't do much.
He's not meant to.
I know, but I can't do much on my own anyways.
I feel like you should have, given like the connection with Bruce the Hypnotoad, Rowlathim's Psychic Lance. You just look at a creature, and if it fails its intelligence saving throw, it takes 76 psychic damage and is incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
That would be nice. The familiars don't really work
I was
that
saying
way.
you get that. You know, Bruce teaches you the ways of the Psychic Lance.
I wish. But that's not... Yeah, whatever.
I can see it working that way. I'm just saying I can see it. Like, just looking at some... No one... I see the reason why they only give you 2 spell slots. It's because these spells are ridiculously overpowered for their levels.
Well, yeah, but then I fail my rolls, and then what am I left doing?
Well,
Just this time especially, I just keep wasting spell slots. It sucks.
as you keep leveling up, your spell proficiency will also level up too.
I already have a +7 on spell attack bonus.
It'll keep leveling up though.
I think you really need to use these 2 as your spells then. You get the Psychic Lance and Ego Whip. where you just lash the mind of whatever target and it fills it with despair. So if it's every turn has to do an intelligence saving throw or suffer disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, and it can't cast spells.
Where are you finding these
Just
spells?
looked up D&D 5e Warlock spells and I'm checking them all out. I'm at Wikidot right now just for quick reference. These are all 4th level spells.
Okay.
5th level, Contact Other Plane, Infernal Calling.
So yeah, we kind of go with the player's handbook, and they don't have anywhere near those spells. And
Oh, these are.
I mean, like
probably in Xanthar's
Yeah.
Guide or Tasha's Cauldron.
UA, which was expanded.
got it.
Yeah, it's not base level things.
Okay.
But yeah, some of these are awesome.
Well, maybe there's some other really cool cantrips in there.
There's on off. That's the only one I see that's not standard. Where you can, turn something on or off.
Got it.
Eye Bite. What is this? Looking at 6th level now for Warlocks. For the duration of the spell, your eyes become an inky void imbued with dread power. One creature you can see of your choice within 60 feet must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by one of the effects of your choice for the duration. It could be asleep, panicked, or sickened. So you just look at things for a minute and just fill them with dread with your evil eyes. Should be perfect for an Alkin.
Interesting. Right.
What's max
I've got
level?
my 20 charisma.
Oh, they get power word kill. Okay. True polymorph, power word kill.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we're ever going to get to that level, but possibly. Demiplane? What? We get Demiplane?
Yeah, but guess what? I'm gonna try casting it, and boom! I failed the roll, and now I can't do anything.
You just need to switch your dice with Ben's dice. That's all.
Apparently. Because, I would be fine. I keep rolling single-digit numbers. So, literally, if I roll anything, a 10 or higher, I would be fine. But I don't. So I
Yeah.
just waste stuff.
We'll have to construct a dice jail for all our
Level
misbehaving
7,
dice.
you get Finger of Death. They're pretty awesome, actually. I definitely see why they limit Warlock spell slots. Because it's...
Yeah, so she doesn't get a...
Well, no, I'm not having trouble with the spells. It's just I don't roll well, and then guess what? I can't do
Yeah,
anything.
but that's not permanent case. It'll
That's
change.
Part.
Anyway, alright, well...
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
As long as it's not wood, I hate wood doors.
They're not creative.
You do realize that every house in America basically has a wood door. Multiple
We don't
doors.
live in America in the terms of D&D.
Also, they have wooden glass, That's better
Sure.
than just wood.
Not from a security standpoint.
Well,
Oh,
I
there's
don't
Alex.
care about security. I care about whether or not this was built by commoners.
Yeah.
Wasting my time.
So says an owl who lived in the forest.
What?
I think the owl lives in a castle.
No, yeah, my family's rich. We're nobles. What do you mean forest?
Well, maybe I thought it was like a tree fort.
Oh. It's racist. Just because we're owls? That's racist.
Species.
Say species.
Still no. My family has remained in power for 100 years. How dare you?
Oh god, that's funny.
See, it was Castros who lived in Circus.
Yeah, Castros lived in truth.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
But
And
Castros is
those characters no more.
I miss
Say.
Castros.
I miss Ray so much. Ray could take a hit, man. He could take a punch to the jabba and still keep going.
So, related to that discussion about the Alkin, you really need to watch Lower Decks, like season 3, episode 8. It's
Okay.
about. You remember in TNG the exocomps, the little round things that Data like proves are alive.
Oh well, I've never watched any complete Star Trek series, so I think I missed that episode.
Well, so it's quite good. They brought that. It was a one-off creature, but they brought it back for a couple episodes of Lower Decks, and there's an entire episode of Alkin culture dealing with where one of the exocomps crashes on their planet.
Really?
Yes.
There's Alkin in Star Trek?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. Do they live in trees?
Yes.
Guess what? They're not my family. My family are living great, prosper,
Oh,
and
funny.
wealth and fortune, not in a tree.